going on today, everybody? Today I'm going to give you all kind of a routing tour of the iWire hardwire kit for the AEM 340 fuel pump. Some of the places that the routing goes through I could not get on camera. My head was in the way, it's tight spaces, so I apologize for that. Let's just go ahead and get right into showing you how I routed this and kind of the installation of how it goes, and hopefully it might help you out a little bit. So as far as the iWire hardwire kit for the fuel pump's concerned, you can see you got a wire that runs up out of the fender well, circuit breaker, then you got a power wire that runs over to your positive terminal. So say it comes out of the fender well, you got to pull your fender liner down a little bit. There's a grommet in the footwell. You gotta cut a little hole in and push the wires through. And once you get on the inside here, see, I got a little light, hopefully you can see. But you can see you got, the wires haven't been cleaned up yet. I haven't zip tied them, but you got a trigger wire for that, a fuse system, which goes into the number 11 fuse on your fuse box there. And of course your power wire runs up the channel here also. So I said it goes through a grommet on the inside. Then coming to the back, you can see power wire runs again through the channel, around, over, and you can see the fuel pump has a harness and such in it. We'll get into that here in a second. And then in the trunk, you got your factory fuel pump controller, and then you got the iWire distribution block, fuel pump controller block, whatever you want to call it. It's got jumper. See how it jumpers into the harness, jumpers out. You got your power wire, and you got your stud bypass plug. You see all the wires run to the back right here through. So you ground it right here on this sheet metal, grind it down, and then that's where you ground it at. So as far as the fuel pump's concerned, you can see here's the wires for the stud bypass kit. That stud bypass kit is an option. I recommend it though, because the factory setup, when you increase the power to it, the factory plug has a somewhat hard time handling that extra power and can break down. And with the stud bypass kit, you're putting the power directly through the studs into the system. So as far as overall installation is concerned, it is mostly plug and play. But you do have to do a little bit of splicing. You have to pull the pump out, drill into the hanger, put the studs in, and you actually have to splice the ground wire in. They give you a new harness for the fuel pump that is just made for that fuel pump. So it's very it's a very specific product. It's custom built to your setup. So, but all of the components are very high quality, very good thick gauge power wire. So I bought it mainly due to the fact that if you underpower your fuel pump, you can burn it up. So it only made sense to hardwire it. Most of your big power systems are running double pumps and everything, they're hardwired. So, and if you really go above a 320 size fuel pump, 320 liter per hour, you really need to look into hardwire and to make it as efficient as it can be. That's what I say. Hopefully the video, kind of helped you with some of the routing, kind of how some of the stuff goes together with the fuel pump setup and the wiring part of the setup anyway. That's the end of the video. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. We'll catch you in the next one.